So, you want to learn about MEPS. So, yeah. What is up, guys? This is my first video on the channel. I'm just here to talk to you guys about my 2018 MEPS experience. I went to MEPS yesterday and the day before, so Tuesday and Wednesday, and honestly, it's not that bad. I know when I went, I was like so nervous going into it because I was watching all these videos on YouTube, like, oh, what do they do? Like, am I gonna get kicked out? All this other stuff. But I'm here to reassure you, it is not that bad. Yes, there's a ton of waiting, and yes, you wake up early as hell, but I mean, it's honestly not as bad as you think. So, the first day, I got there on Tuesday, probably around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I went to the Charlotte MEPS, by the way, in North Carolina. So, what you're going to do is when you get there, you sign in at the front desk, and they take your fingerprints and all that, and they basically register you, put you in the system, nothing bad. Then if you haven't taken the ASVAB, then that's when you'll go and take it. So you'll walk down to the room where they give the ASVAB, and then you'll wait in the hallway in front of the door until the person at the desk inside the room tells you to come in. Really, whenever there's a computer available, they'll just tell you to come in. Then you have to sign in with your fingerprints. Be sure to have your social security card and your state ID card with you at all times, because that is your ticket really to anywhere inside of MEPS. So yeah, you're going to take the ASVAB, and it's not that bad. I went Navy, so I sat down at a computer, started taking it, finished the initial ASVAB, but then at the end, it said that for Navy applicants, you have to take a coding test, which I didn't have any clue what it was, but I mean, I was like, oh, well, I'll take it. I mean, you don't have a choice, so it's not that bad. It's just based on numbers and speed. Like, it's no math involved. It's just basically matching. Like, it has a list of letters right here, and then like a word bank with like a random word, and then a number next to it. And then over here, it says the random word, and you have to match the number that corresponded with the word. So I don't know what the point of it was, but you have like 8 minutes to do it. It's like 80 questions, and you basically do it as fast as you can. I got 66 out of 80 or so. I don't know if that's good or not, but that's what I got. So yeah, then after that, that's basically it for the day. You wait for the shuttle to take you to the hotel. Luckily for us at the Charlotte MEPS, they took us to the Hilton Hotel in Charlotte, which was wicked nice. It was a lot nicer than I thought. Then you go in there, and then they sit you down at the hospitality room, I guess, for all the MEPS people. Then they talk to you. You have to fill out some more paperwork just about, let them know you're staying there. So you get a room key and whatnot. Then you get a roommate. So we went up to the room and relaxed and hung out and chilled. And then dinner was at 7:30. Be sure you're down there. They'll give you a meal ticket, so that's all taken care of. The dinner was really good. Yeah, it was really good. I got the pasta with vegetables, and they give you a brownie as well, at least to the hotel I was at. But word of advice, don't eat any meat or red meat or whatever. I mean, you can, because the people I was there with, they were eating meat and whatnot, and, everyone's like, oh, you don't want to eat meat because it has protein and you'll fail the piss test at MEPS. But I don't think anyone failed the piss test the next day, even after they ate like a cheeseburger that night and eggs in the morning. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's not that big of a deal. So yeah, we ate dinner, then we went to sleep. Wake up call is about 4:15 a.m. Yeah, that's really early, but honestly, it wasn't that bad. Um, After that, then you go down to the lobby, eat your breakfast, which was also really good. I had like 2 plates of eggs and then some water. Nothing too, nothing too serious, nothing too fancy, but it was really good. And then we got in a line, and then we went outside to the buses that took us to the MEPS. Once we got there, you go in. They separate you into your individual branches. So I went with all the Navy guys and girls. There was only a few of us, probably like 8, but they just take you up individually. It's, nothing too bad. Then we got in there, and then just be prepared to wait. Wait a lot. Prepare to wait a lot. Hurry up and wait. I was there. I timed it. Once I got there in the morning, I set my watch to the stopwatch timer and just let it run through the whole day. And by the end of it, it was about 10 hours and 30 minutes. So I was there at MEPS for 10 hours and 30 minutes that day. And probably 10 hours and 15 of the minutes were sitting, waiting. Because the tests don't take long at all. You do your vision test, the hearing test, you have a doctor interview, which he just basically goes over, have you ever smoked weed, have you ever drank, this, that, and the other. It's not bad. He just runs through a list of questions. My doctor wasn't, he wasn't like adamant about asking me like, oh, you're lying, this, that, and the other. He just asked me the questions. He was just running through the list, no, 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 no. And then you're good. Then he does a physical. He'll, look at your junk, and then, just check if you have a hernia. Then you have to, bend over. Well, not really bend over, but just spread your ass cheeks, and then he'll look at your asshole. But, it's like a quick glance. No poking or prodding or any of that. It's not a big deal. And then after that, you're just doing a lot of waiting. They'll give you a brief about what the day's going to be like. You to not lie, all that, because there will be fines and jail time. But they just tell that to everyone. It's not that big of a deal. Don't worry. It went a lot smoother than I thought. Then after I did the vision test and the hearing test, I got my blood done. They just look for HIV and other stuff. But yeah, you also have to do the piss test. For guys, don't worry about the piss test. It's not that bad. I guess the chaperone that was in the bathroom with us, it wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't that serious. All he did was just stand there. He wasn't even looking at our junk. He was just basically facilitating, making sure nothing out of the ordinary was happening. You just piss in a cup, close it up, and then wait in line to give it to the window. They test it right in front of you, and it's just a test strip, like a random or a regular drug test, so don't worry about that. Got results instantly. Everything was all good and fine. I was cleared, good to go. Then a lot of waiting happened. Unfortunately, I did not swear in yesterday because I've had a shoulder surgery in the past, and I'm waiting on a waiver to get approved in the next few days. So basically, all I have to do is just wait for that to get approved from now till 5 days from now. It's not going to take that long. Then I got to go back down to MEPS and swear in and pick a job. That's about it. It's not that bad. It's going to be a long day, but it'll be worth it. So keep your head up high and don't sweat it because it's not that bad. It's not bad at all, honestly. If you just absolutely hate waiting and you have no patience, then it's going to be a terrible time for you. But it's not scary at all. Looking back at it, I'm just wow. That was a breeze. All right, guys, so don't worry. Keep your head up. Get through that shit and process. Pick a job, swear in, and you'll be good to go. I'll see ya.